Good morning. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice and happy Canada Day. I hope that you take some time today to enjoy the freedoms that other people have sacrificed for, for us. You know that your current reality or your current life is a result of the thoughts that you've been thinking. Your entire world can change as you begin to change your thoughts and your feelings and your actions. Christian Larson said that a man can change himself and master his own destiny is the conclusion of every mind who is wide awake to the power of right thought. And Lisa Nichols, who was in the movie The Secret, said, when you want to change your circumstances, you must first change your thinking. Every time you look inside your mail expecting to see a bill, guess what? It'll be there. Each day you go to the mailbox dreading the bill. You're never expecting anything great. You're thinking debt, you're expecting debt. So debt must show up so you won't think you're crazy. And every day you confirm your thought. Is debt going to be there? Yes, debt is there. Is debt going to be there? Yes, debt is there. Why? Because you expected it to be there. So it showed up because the law of attraction is always being obedient to your thoughts. She says, do yourself a favor, expect a check in the mail. Expectation is a powerful attractive force because it draws things to you. As Bob Proctor says, desire connects you with the thing desired, and expectation draws it into your life. Expect the things that you want, and don't expect the things that you don't want. What do you expect now? James Ray said most people look at their current state of affairs and they say, this is who I am. That's not who you are. That's who you were. Let's say, for instance, you don't have enough money in your bank account, or you don't have the relationship that you want, or your health and fitness maybe aren't up to par. That's not who you are. That's the residual outcome of your past thoughts and actions. So we're constantly living in this residual, if you will, of the thoughts and actions we've taken in the past. When you look at your current state of affairs and define yourself by that, then you doom yourself to have nothing more than the same in the future. Buddha said, all that we are is a result of what we have thought. I'd like to share a process with you that came from the great teacher Neville Goddard in a lecture that he delivered in 1954 called The Pruning Shears of Revision. This process can have a profound effect on your life. Neville Goddard recommends that at the end of every day, before you go to sleep, think through the events of the day. If any events or moments did not go the way you wanted, replay them in your mind in a way that feels good to you, maybe thrills you, makes you feel happy. As you recreate the events in your mind exactly as you want, you're cleaning up your frequency from the day, and you are emitting a new signal and frequency for tomorrow. You're intentionally creating new pictures for your future. I suggest that it's never too late to change the pictures. too many shares of revision. So replay in your mind how the day went. If something didn't go well, pretend it didn't happen. Pretend it happened differently. Pretend it happened the opposite of what you really experienced. And what if you just switch your perspective? That instead of screaming and yelling at the person you love, you actually forgave each other, made up, and had a wonderful day together. Your imagination can take you to so many places. If you're in a job that you're struggling with and you're working hard just to pay bills, just think about being happy, joyful, serving. use use the time that you're working to say a mantra to yourself. If you just say something like, "This is simple, this is easy, this is fun. I'm so happy and grateful. Money is flowing into my bank account. Life is wonderful. I love life and life loves me." Say something that resonates with you, that lifts your spirit, that makes you feel wonderful. And one of the things that is so powerful is the process of gratitude. You can start out by thinking about what is one thing that you can be grateful for, really grateful for. Maybe that you have a home. It might not be the ideal that you wish for right now, but you have shelter. You have a comfortable bed. You have somewhere to sleep. You're protected from the elements. That's something to be really grateful for. Not everyone has that these days. You could just be grateful that you live in a free society. Today is Canada Day. You could celebrate freedoms. There are places in the world that are still at war. We have peace in this country. We could focus on peace and freedom and be grateful that people gave their lives so we could live in a free country. Be grateful that you can walk on the streets. You can take a walk in nature, and you can go down to the park and celebrate. You can sing, dance, get yourself into a really good mood. Think about things that you're grateful for. Loved ones, people that you really care for and really care about you. Maybe yesterday you manifested a cup of coffee or a parking spot or just an enjoyable, relaxing day. And today you can set an intention that you're going to do something really fun. What can you do right now to begin to turn your life around? The very first thing is to start making a list of things to be grateful for. This shifts your energy and it starts to shift your thinking. If you really do this exercise with intention, before you do the exercise, sometimes we focus on what we don't have or what we don't want or what our complaints or problems are, and we can go in a direction that we don't want to go. So when you take the time to write down what you're grateful for. What are all the things you can feel good about? You can write, I am so happy and grateful. That's what Bob Proctor taught me to start out with. I am so happy. I am so grateful. And then a list of what you're grateful for. He suggests 10 things every day. And you might strive to do 10 different things every day. But the key is to get into a grateful heart, a real deep feeling of gratitude. Not just, yeah, thank you, I'm good, thanks for the cup of coffee, but really profound, deep gratitude. That takes you in a different direction. You start to feel grateful for all the things that you really feel good about. It lifts your spirit. And it is absolutely the way to bring more things into your life to be grateful for. The more you focus on the good, the more good you notice, the more good comes into your life, because you get into vibrational, energetic frequency of being grateful, being happy. You might even start to feel joyful, peaceful. If you have a pen and paper in front of you, maybe write down a few things that you're grateful for and really hold on to that energy. Maybe you're grateful for a loving, respectful spouse, or grateful to be alone and away from a damaging relationship. Maybe you're grateful that today on Canada Day is a day of freedoms, and you can walk around the park and enjoy free music and entertainment. Maybe you can be grateful for waking up to another day, a new, fresh day, one that has never been lived before. Set an intention that today is going to be a wonderful day. Wallace Waddell said, if it is a new thought to you that gratitude brings your whole mind into closer harmony with the creative energies of the universe, consider it well, and you will see that it is true. You know, when you do something for someone and they appreciate the little things, like even in a marriage, if the wife does the laundry and the husband does the yard care, it's sometimes those little things that you appreciate about each other. And when you feel appreciated, doesn't that just make you want to do more? You feel good. It's always about appreciation, expectation. It pulls things in. It attracts support from the universe. Whatever we think about and feel grateful for, we actually bring that into our experience. If you're writing a gratitude list and really getting into that feeling of not just being grateful, but really appreciating your life appreciates. As you feel good, you bring more good in. Take a deep breath and feel well-being. Feel expecting a wonderful day. James Ray said, gratitude has been such a powerful exercise for me. Every morning I get up and say, thank you. Every morning when my feet hit the floor, thank you. And then I start running through what I am grateful for as I'm brushing my teeth and doing all the things I do in the morning. And I'm not just thinking about them and doing some rote routine. I'm putting it out there and I'm feeling the feelings of gratitude. Think about that as you get out of bed, one foot touches the ground and say, thank you. Each step on the way to the bathroom, thank you, thank you, thank you. As you're showering and getting ready for the day, thank you. Whether you say, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, God, thank you to your higher best self, thank you, life. You could say it hundreds of times before you even leave the house today. And one thing you can be thankful for is if you have a vision, a big goal, a target that you're working toward, a deep desire for something that you want to bring into physical form, into reality, into your experience, and it should be something big and exciting that you really want. Write that down on your gratitude list. Write that down on a little card that you can carry around with you, or sticky notes that you can put all over the house. Remind yourself that's what you want to do. That's what you want to be. That's what you want to experience in your life. And as you're in a state of gratitude and feeling good and expecting good, you start to get ideas. And as you take action on those ideas, sometimes they're simple little hints or impulses to do something. Just follow your hunches, follow that impulse. Start trusting your intuition. And as you take actions that you never took before, that starts to lead you down a different path. It starts to take you into the new life that you're creating through your thought energy. All day long, you are powerfully creating your day and everything that it contains. So you want to set your frequency for the day and intentionally declare which way you want your day to go rather than stumbling out of bed and letting the day take control of you. I used to hit my snooze alarm over and over and over and drag myself out of bed so that I could go to a job so I could pay the bills. I don't do that anymore. I get up feeling, who can I serve today? What can I do today? What wonderful things are waiting for me today? Gratitude is a fundamental part of my day. It's a fundamental part of the teaching of all the great avatars throughout history. The book, The Science of Getting Rich, written by Wallace Wattles in 1910, changed the lives of so many people, including Rhonda Byrne, who wrote the book, The Secret, and created the movie, The Secret, that my mentor, Bob Proctor, was in. And every teacher that was featured in The Secret uses gratitude as part of his or her day. Begin your day with thoughts and feelings of gratitude. True, deep, profound gratitude. Dr. Joe Vitale said, as soon as you start to feel different about what you already have, you will start to attract more of the good things, more of the things you can be grateful for. You could look around and say, well, I don't have the car I want. I don't have the house I want. I don't have the spouse I want. I don't have the health I want. He says, whoa, back up, back up. Those are the things you don't want. Focus on what you already have that you're grateful for. And it might be that you have eyes to see. It might be the clothes that you have. Yes, you might prefer something else, and you might get something else pretty soon if you start feeling grateful for what you already have. Wallace Waddle said, many people who order their lives rightly in all other ways are kept in poverty by their lack of gratitude. It's impossible to bring more good into your life if you're feeling ungrateful about what you have, because the thoughts and feelings you emit as you feel ungrateful are negative emotions. Whether it's jealousy, resentment, dissatisfaction, or feelings of not enough, those feelings cannot bring you what you want. They can only return to you more of what you do not want. Negative emotions are blocking your own good coming to you. If you want a new car, but you're not grateful for the car you have, that will be the dominant frequency that you're sending out. Be grateful for what you have now. As you begin to think about all the things in your life you're grateful for, you will be amazed at the never-ending thoughts that come back to you of more things to be grateful for. You have to make a start, and then the law of attraction will receive those grateful thoughts and give you more just like them. Get locked into the frequency of gratitude, and all good things will be yours. The daily practice of gratitude is a conduit which attracts to you whatever you want, whether it's financial wealth or wonderful, beautiful vitality and health and well-being. When you get into the feeling of well-being, that allows you to become at ease and start creating what you want. You can't create from a feeling of stress and anxiety. You have to relax and have faith that whatever you want is coming to you. As you get into the frequency of gratitude and all the other higher vibrational energies like joy and peace and happiness, you attract back to you what you're sending out. I think everybody goes through times where they say things aren't working right or things are going bad. Just accept where you are. Forgive people that have hurt you. And focus on what is going right, what you are grateful for. Albert Einstein revolutionized the way we view time and space and gravity. He started out in life with a very poor background, and yet he knew the secret, and he said thank you hundreds of times a day. He thanked all the great scientists who had preceded him for their contributions that enabled him to learn and achieve even more in his work. And eventually he became one of the greatest scientists who ever lived. As Bob Proctor said, ask. Start by writing down what you want and begin each sentence with, I am so happy and grateful now that. When you give thanks as though you have already received what you want, you are emitting a powerful signal to the universe. That signal is saying you already have it because you're feeling grateful for it now. Each morning before you get out of bed, make it a habit to feel the feelings of gratitude in advance for the great day ahead, as though it's already done. Rhonda Burns said, from the moment I discovered the secret and formulated the vision to share this knowledge with the world, I gave thanks every day for the film The Secret, which would bring joy to the world. I had no idea how we would bring this knowledge to the screen, but I trusted that we would attract the way. I stayed focused. I held to the outcome. I felt deep feelings of gratitude in advance. As that became my state of being, the floodgates opened and all the magic flowed into our lives. For the magnificent team of The Secret, and for me, our deep, heartfelt feelings of gratitude continue to this day. We have become a team that resonates gratitude with every moment, and it has become a way of life. Start out by giving thanks for what you already have, and as you get into that feeling of gratitude, thankfulness, appreciation, you start to have feelings of abundance, and then that can spread to what it is that you truly desire. Give thanks while you're in the energetic frequency of well-being and gratitude. Give thanks for what you want to happen in your life, for what you would prefer, for your deep desires, as if they're already here. Because when you have them in your mind, in your imagination, and then in your heart, as if it's already yours, it doesn't take very long before you actually experience that in reality, in your life, in physical form. Ask, believe, and receive. Create a wonderful day. Happy Canada Day. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. Enjoy your day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 7. Thank you.